Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. I would guess most of us enjoy the start of a new year. There's just something symbolic about turning the page on a fresh new calendar, looking back on the previous year. What did you love? What would you like to do differently? I'm not a huge proponent of New Year's resolutions, but I am a huge proponent of setting goals and writing them down. Studies show that writing down your goals versus not writing them down increases your chances of achieving them by 42%. Now, first, I want to share with you what I intend to give you in 2025. I posted my very first YouTube video in September of 2021. Who knew people were so interested in seeing the inside of my pantry? That first video received 30,000 views, which still blows my mind. My goal for this channel, as stated in the name, is the pursuit of simplicity. If you've been here for a while, you may be wondering how on earth I can pursue simplicity when I have 8 children, a small farm, a residential cleaning company, a part-time job as a business instructor, I homeschool 3 of my children, and I have a YouTube channel. Well, if it weren't for simplicity, I would probably lose my mind. My deepest desire and biggest goal for this channel, in this fantastic community that we've built together, is to share the many, many things that help keep my life pretty organized and simple. I'm starting off by sharing a video with you every weekday for the month of January, and maybe even a video on the weekend. A lot of the content will involve what we're eating for the 3 Rivers Pantry Challenge, as well as tackling the last handful of things on my Christmas break to-do list. Today's big task, in case you haven't figured out, is cleaning out, purging, and reorganizing my pantry. It's time for an updated inventory, and I'd also like to find a new, more efficient home for some of the items that I've been storing in my pantry that don't really belong there. Maybe the next video will be a new and improved pantry tour. One of my favorite YouTube channels for efficiency and productivity is Ali Abdaal, and one thing he does is set quarterly quests. When you write down your goals or quests 1 quarter at a time, maybe 3 to 5 goals per quarter, none of those goals are likely to be forgotten since you're reassessing every 3 months. Also, you can achieve a lot in 3 months. You can lose 25 pounds. You can find a new job, get your house ready to put on the market, or go from couch potato to half marathon runner. There's also the psychological factor of feeling like you can do something new or hard for just 3 months. Move your body more, floss your teeth every day, make your bed, cook dinner at home a certain number of nights per week. It's all about developing new habits. I look forward to sharing some of the new habits that I've developed over the last several months, as well as ones that I would like to develop in the new year. One of my biggest business goals for 2025 is to build and grow my YouTube channel. I was horribly inconsistent in 2024, and I've missed you all terribly, and I've also missed the consistent income that is a huge blessing to my family when I post regularly. Not only that, when I'm posting to my channel regularly, I am so much more productive around my house and the farm because those are the things that I enjoy sharing with you. So I know that only good things will come if I can get back in the habit of being disciplined and recording and posting videos more regularly. That is what I am hoping this January challenge will bring about for me, is redeveloping that habit of filming on a regular basis and sharing with you. It didn't take me nearly as long as I thought it would to get my pantry organized and remove some things that just didn't belong in there that had been stored in there for far too long. And now I feel like I'm entering the pantry challenge a little better prepared. I also wanted to share with you a couple of body products I've been making at home. One is this tallow balm in these jars using just rendered tallow, a little avocado oil, and some essential oils, and this lip balm, which I make with beeswax, organic shea butter, and organic coconut oil. I'm happy to share the recipes as well as the process with you in another video later this month. Our dairy cow Penny was due with her 4th calf on December 18th. That date came and went, and day after day I watched her like a hawk waiting for signs of labor. Finally, on December 26th, she finally broke her water, and within about 40 minutes the calf was born. Now, just so you know, this is a graphic part of the video. I should have warned you ahead of time. From the time that her water broke, which my daughter actually witnessed from the kitchen window, until she delivered was exactly 40 minutes. And the really interesting thing is, throughout the waiting time before she went into labor, I was in close contact with my friend Iris, who is the farmer that we got Penny from. She's a third-generation dairy farmer and such an encouragement and wealth of knowledge. And she told me when Penny's water breaks, she will lap it up, and it contains a hormone like oxytocin, and that rushes labor along. And sure enough, my daughter Eliana watched her water break from the kitchen window. She said, "Mama, something is sticking out of the back of Penny." And by the time I walked to the kitchen window to look, it was gone. And so I thought, I think she probably just pooped or something. Little did I know, I went out to check on her, and there was the puddle that looked very different than when she just pees. And she was lapping it up, and within minutes, she started pushing. And then once she finally got the head out, it just took another couple of pushes, and the rest of the calf's body came out. And she went right into taking care of him. Yes, it was a him. We actually did artificial insemination this time, and we purchased sexed Jersey semen straws through Select Sires. The sire's name was Casino, and we had a 90% chance of having a heifer calf, which is what we really wanted. We were hoping that this pregnancy would yield a heifer calf that was full A2 Jersey and would be our next milk cow. Of course, that process is a whole nother 2 years from when the calf is born, but obviously we would like to get the process started sooner rather than later. So Iris had given me a heads up. Look, she is now 8 days past her due date. You are very likely going to get a bull calf, because bull calves tend to have a gestation about 10 days longer than heifer calves. So although we were mentally and emotionally prepared, I suppose, it was still a little disappointing for her to be cleaning her beautiful little calf up, and as she is licking his back leg, the leg comes up and we see the testicles. So bull calf it is, and we were going to be naming the heifer calf Holly because it was going to be a Christmas calf. So we appropriately named him Buddy the calf, after Buddy the elf. And he is so sweet and absolutely adorable. He's so lanky compared to our Jersey Red Angus mix calves, which is all we've had on the farm so far. We've had 3 of those. But he's beautiful. I think Jersey calves look an awful lot like little deer. Anyway, he's been precious, and she is nursing him all through the night for about 12 hours, and really about a little bit more than that, 13 or 14 hours. And then we separate them during the day, and we milk her in the morning and in the evening, and she is still giving us 5 gallons a day in addition to nursing him all that he needs. It's been pretty incredible, and we are loving getting back in the routine of milking in the morning and the evening. My husband takes the morning, I take the evening, and we are back to sharing our milk with some of our friends and family. And I have got to get back in the habit of processing milk on a regular basis so that my fridge does not end up looking like this. It's really quite perfect timing to have milk again now that we are in the midst of the pantry challenge, and we are also going to be butchering Peaches at the end of this month. Peaches is the calf that came with Penny when we brought her home from her original farm 2 years ago, and it is not Penny's calf. We just happen to get her with Penny in order to calf share while we learned how to milk. So we will be filling our freezer with beef at the end of this month or beginning of February. So all of this timing is quite perfect with the pantry challenge and really making space for what we are bringing in on the farm. I look forward to sharing another video with you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.